Welcome to another deep breathing practice. This is my wife Joyce, and this is round 2. We did a previous take and our dog Loki started barking at a neighbor. So we're going to post that too if you want to hear this with dog barking soundtrack.
And just to see what it was, what our first take was like, because we were practicing.
It was fun. And so in our last newsletter, we introduced the elevator breath, which is a way to deepen the breath. And this time, we're going to add a practice to the elevator breath that creates even more calm. So we first just check in and ask you how you're doing, how you're feeling now.
Well, I feel a lot better after we did the practice run because I was really stressing about all my to-dos. And so we sat down and did the little video take, and now I feel better already, but we'll see how much it changes doing it a second time through.
So we'll try it a second time.
And we only did 10 minutes, so
right.
It's good.
It's a brief practice, and that's one of the charms, is that you can really do it anywhere, anytime. So we begin with the elevator breath, and to begin that, make yourself comfortable and simply begin to notice your breathing without making any big changes in your breathing rate. Just bring your awareness to your breathing, noticing the length of your inhalations and exhalations. Then you can slightly deepen and lengthen. And begin to lay a 4 count on your inhalations and counting down from 4 on your exhalations. And then each round, add the next number, counting up to 5, down from 5, up to 6, down from 6, and so on. And that's the elevator effect. If you like the imagery, imagining that you're riding up the elevator to the 5th or 6th floor, and then riding down back to the 1st floor. Noticing the quality of expansion in the lungs and rib cage. Noticing the quality when you've released all the breath. And once you get up to 7, 8, or 9, you may feel like you're close to your maximum, and there's no need to strain or push it. When you get to what you think is a comfortable maximum, notice the slight pause at the end of the inhalation and the end of the exhalation. And then begin to slightly lengthen the pause, both at the top and the bottom, just a little bit each time. Keep it easy. Notice any subtle strain and soften around that. If you like, you can count the length of the pause. But that's totally optional. And in fact, it's optional to count for the inhalation and exhalation as well. We're just exploring lengthening, the filling breath, the emptying breath, and in a sense, lengthening both with that pause that you're exploring by lengthening the pause. Maybe just take 2 or 3 more rounds. Surrounding the practice in ease, maybe just 1 more round. When you've completed that round, release any control of the breath, returning to natural breathing, and notice how that shift feels. Notice how you feel physically, emotionally. What your quality of mind is. And that brings us up to the 10-minute mark, so you can see that this is a breathing technique that you can bring with you anytime, anywhere. Let's check back in with Joyce. How are you feeling now?
Good. I think the second time through, since I was a little bit more familiar with this technique, because I don't practice this one regularly, my mind was wandering a little bit more, but it didn't detract me from continuing the pattern of breathing. So I was able to re-anchor my mind in the breath because there's a specific pattern to it that was happening. So I like that.
Able to re-anchor your mind, your attention to the subtle sensations of the breathing. And you said, and I know that you were stressing about your work and having a long list of to-dos and navigating feelings about what to do first and how to relax into having a lot on your plate.
Now I feel like I could just go out in the yard and pull weeds and not give a shit about my to-do list.
That's good. That's one example of changing consciousness from a focus on what you have to get done to what you might really need to do, which is have a little time outside.
Being versus doing.
Being versus doing. So thank you for joining us again.
Does that mean you're going to send me outside to pull weeds?
I might send you outside, but I'll release the expectation that you'll do any weeding.
Actually, the lawn needs to be mowed.
Ah! So thanks again. If you have any comments or questions, you're welcome to email us. We always love hearing from you. Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Bye.